Bullying is something that people deal with every day, not only at work but everywhere. But today we're going to talk specifically about how it's affecting the people in the workplace, and what we can do to try to help our employees and maybe even other companies once they see what we do to prevent workplace bullying. Um, I'm gonna give you a story of a situation that happened, not here but in the previous job that I had, and it really affected numerous people in the company, and it's not the kind of reputation that you want to get um, as a company. So there was a woman that I worked with, and she was up for a promotion along with a few other people. Well, one of the male employees that was up for a promotion decided to spread around that she was sleeping with um, the supervisor that was giving out who was going to decide who got the promotion. And even though this wasn't true, and they determined that it wasn't true, it still affected her because she didn't get the promotion, and nobody knows if it's because she wasn't qualified for the promotion or if it was because the rumor went around, and even though it wasn't true, it was still there, and some people probably still believe that it was true. And if she would have got the job, people would have said, oh, well, she only got the job because of her sleeping with the boss, and nobody would have taken her seriously. And so I really researched, and I found 3 different ways that can help prevent this from happening in our company, and hopefully a lot of companies. And the first solution that we have is accountability, and that would have been for the woman who had this problem to come out front and say, no, I didn't sleep with him. You know that I didn't sleep with him, and make it known to everyone in the company, which I know can be difficult, and a lot of people probably wouldn't feel comfortable doing that, but that probably could have saved her reputation if she could have called out the person that was spreading the rumors about her. People probably would have believed her more instead of just, going to the supervisor and having the supervisor tell people that that wasn't true, because it just seemed like he was defending himself, not only her. The second solution that I came up with is to empower all of our employees. And that would mean, just taking the time to tell everyone that they're doing a good job, and have, uh, taking the time to empower them so that they don't feel the need to bash on the other employees in the company, and they feel comfortable with their job, and they don't feel like they have to belittle others to gain their position in the company. And I think that a lot of times in jobs we don't appreciate our staff the way that we should. And I think that just empowering people to feel important, even if they're not a high man on the totem pole, really would help stop the bullying among coworkers, because it just makes it easier for people to see the bigger picture, and that everyone in the team is part of the team, and to feel like they are. And I just think that empowerment will really help them feel like they could work together. And the third solution that I researched was mental health, because in today's age, the amount of people that suffer with mental health issues and are aware of their mental health issues is growing, and I think that's a great thing. But I think there's still a lot of people that don't believe in taking taking inventory of their own self and defining what they need to work on on the inside, not for the company but just for themselves, and to maintain a positive and a healthy lifestyle and a healthy mental state. And I think that, it just, so many people are affected by, depression and stress and I think that just, it shows through in your job and when you're trying to do your job. And I think that by taking action against mental health and having, the outlets for our employees to go to talk about the things that they need to talk about and to get the help that they need to get, would help the bullying stop too. Because when people aren't feeling, bad about themselves, they're not going to try to make other people feel bad. And I just think that the mental health of our employees is very important, because the better that they are, the better that they'll be for our company. If what I think the company should do is try a little bit of the empowerment and the mental health, because like I said, mental health is vitally important to everyone. And even if you don't have problems, we all get stressed out, and we all, there's all times where our mental health isn't as good as it should be. And if we, as a company, are taking notice of that and empowering the employees at the same time, I think that will help immensely. And I think that taking time to value our employees is going to make a world of difference, and showing that they're important, that will also help their mental health to feel needed. And I just think that workplace bullying is very real, and it's, people deal with it all the time. And I think that it's the company's job to step in and make sure that that's not happening in their facilities and their employees, because the better, the happier the employee is, the better product you're going to get out of your employee that's doing the work for you. So that's what I think they should do. I think they should take the time to improve their employees' mental health, and they would see a world of difference in their employees, because they're making sure that they're not stressed out to where they're not doing their job. They're making sure that they're not depressed and that they don't have anxiety or depression, and if they do, that they're getting the help that they need to be better. And I think that would really help stop workplace bullying.